What's up, nerds? In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to build this AI news avatar video creator. I actually pulled it directly from this template in N8N's template library. And guys, I cannot stress enough how awesome N8N's template library is. They have like 5,000 different templates that you can use. And 90% of what I have learned about N8N has just come from getting free templates from that library and plugging it in and playing with stuff. So seriously, go check it out. I'll leave a link to this one in the description in case you want to build along. One thing that's really nice about these templates is all you really have to do is set things up. Today I'm going to show you how to set up some custom API calls using API keys, specifically for Dumpling AI and as well as Haygen. We're also going to need to set up the OpenAI chat model node over there, as well as the Google Sheets node. So this should be fun. Let's get dangerous. Let's start with the OpenAI node here because that's pretty easy to do. Now what you're going to want to do is go to platform.openai.com. Now, if you haven't used this platform before, you are going to want to go and set up billing information. Don't worry, it's not like a paid subscription, it's a pay-as-you-go kind of thing. It only ever charges you for API usage. Now we're gonna go to API keys over here, and we're gonna hit create new secret key. Now for this one, I'm gonna say tutorial news avatar agent, and we'll create a secret key. Now you're going to want to hit immediately as soon as you can. You are going to want to save this someplace you can come back to it, because OpenAI is never going to let you see the full text of this key again. Getting API keys leaked are big security risks, and this is how most providers work around that, is by only giving you the full text one time. Now we're going to head back to the GPT-4o model. Now what's nice is you can actually use an API key that you've created in the past. For example, if I wanted this to use the same API key as the tutorial joke agent we did a couple videos ago, then we could absolutely do that. The only reason I don't is because it's good to show you guys how to do it in case this is your first time. Now we also want to get the organization ID. Now for this, you'll want to go to your profile, organization general, and right here, it's going to show you your organization ID. Now you're going to want to copy that, go back here and paste it right there. And then you're done. You got your OpenAI credential. We're going to call this tutorial AI news avatar agent. Save it. And we are good. Now you can pick whichever ChatGPT model that you want to run this on. I usually go for 4o mini. It's a cheap model and it is great for most tasks, especially the ones that the AI doesn't really need to think that hard for, things like summarizing or small rewrites. Okay, now that that's set up, we'll hit save. Now Google Sheets, I am actually going to use this one again, just because Google Cloud nodes are a bit tricky to set up. Yeah, let's do the sheet within document. All right, new spreadsheet. Let's go ahead and call this videos. And videos, sure enough, it's there. Sheet 1, video link. Perfect. In fact, I'll change it to match it. Video link. Okay, perfect. So now that those two are done, let's go to Dumpling AI, search AI news. All right, and to set up the Dumpling node, we just need to go to dumpling.com. All right, and we want to register now since we don't actually have an account here. Sign up with goggles. Josh, continue. How did you hear about Dumpling AI? An 810 template. I love that that's a referral source. Now, continue to trial. Sheesh. I'll deal with that later because truthfully, I'd been wanting to experiment with this template for a larger project that I have quietly been working on. I like to release a video about it later this month. For now, all I can really say is that it is an AI social media influencer, and it's specifically this bit I'm interested in right here because I've already made the AI agent in N8N that creates our scripts. I want to learn how N8N works with the Haygen API. So that is what we're going to set up. Now for that, we're going to go to haygen.com, and that's going to be in settings is the API functionality. See subscriptions and API. Haygen API. In fact, yes, while we're here, let's see the API instructions here. All right, get started. Create a Haygen account. Wow. Subscriptions, Haygen API token. That's what we just hit on, wasn't it? API token. Quickly create avatar. Video generate endpoint of the Haygen API to programmatically create MP4 files featuring Haygen's realistic AI avatars. In the below example, we create a video in test mode. All right, wait for the video, load the video. So how do you access the API key? Oh, regenerate API key. I didn't know we had to regenerate it, but there we go. It has now been generated and we can copy to clipboard. You guys know the routine. Copy it and save it in a safe place. I'm setting up a custom API request to the Haygen API. How do I put my API key in the request? As a header in your request node, set authentication to none. Okay, none, and then send headers, authorization bearer. We're going to add so I guess we're going to add a header. Is its name, and its value is bearer, and we're going to do exactly the same thing in the second one. Name, authorization, value, bearer, key. Okay, now in theory this should work. What I'm going to do in order to test it just for now is completely wipe that half of the template, just because that's mostly there for Dumpling AI and we don't need it. On chat message. Yep. And we are going to do that real quick. Tidy up is a nice button to know. All right. And we're going to hit save. Got it. And I'm just going to say, write me a short video about why the sky is blue. Reference node doesn't. Oh, I didn't change it to just go to the chat input. That makes sense. Whoops. Now let's try that again. And we should see the resource you're requesting cannot be found. What door? Oh, the avatar? I mean, that would make sense that it references some kind of avatar ID that doesn't exist. Oh yeah, look at that. Avatar ID is blank. Okay, let's go back and see about our avatars. I want to just use my normal one. Copy avatar ID, paste it in there. Is there anything else I need to? Yep, voice ID. We need to do that. Voices. Yeah, I want to use my professional voice clone. By the way, these are awesome. Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar videos to life. Isn't that awesome, guys? It sounds exactly like me. All right, now let's grab our get voice ID. Good. And then paste it in there. Speed 1.1. Good. Dimensions. Yeah, it looks like we have everything we need there. While we're here, let's go ahead and double check this. I think we'll be okay. Let's hit save and try this one more time. Write me a short video about why the sky is blue. Auth failed. Please check your credentials. Now, why did auth fail in this one if it's exactly the same in the one that worked, except application/JSON. Okay, I'm setting up a social media AI influencer in N8N. I'm setting up an AI social media influencer in N8N, and I'm not really sure why authorization is failing in this Haygen node when it's set up exactly the same way in the other Haygen node, and that one is working. Is it because I need the accept application/JSON header in there as well? Or what advice do you have? That means your request never made it past Haygen's authentication layer. That's not okay. What's different between your two nodes? Yep. Oh, shoot. Yeah. It is sending in the query parameters. That's, whoops, just goes to show you stuff. Now we are going to go ahead and pin the data on these so that we can save time and also money while we are in the testing phase. See, both this AI agent and also this Haygen API request are using credits and therefore API usage. So if we pin the data on them, we reuse the same data they already generated rather than actually asking it to run again, which means we save time, but we also save money. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and hit save and execute workflow one more time. And look at that, it's already done. Let's check out our video about why the sky is blue.
Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered why it's such a beautiful shade of blue? Well, it all comes down to light. When sunlight hits the Earth's atmosphere, it interacts with tiny particles and gas molecules, scattering shorter blue wavelengths much more than the reds and yellows, which is why we see blue when we look up during the day. So, next time
Listen
you
to
look up
that
at sunlight,
voice.
remember, it's not just pretty. It's a
Listen
colorful
to that
reflection of
beautiful
rainbow.
voice. It's not my voice, guys. It's not my voice. uh, these are a lot of fun, guys. So there you have it. We have an AI influencer. If you liked, be sure to leave a like, share your thoughts with the class, and before you subscribe, make sure you know what you're doing, because it ain't easy being at the top. We'll see you guys next time.